This is Friday's journals. So yeah, go to the daily. It was pretty clear we were bullish for the day, and yeah, pretty bullish for the day. So drop to the valley, and if you're bullish, of course, we're waiting for price to if you're bullish, you want price to go up first. No, you want price to drop down below and then to manipulate below, then go up. So that's what we did. We open up, drop down, and I was looking at this and there was no points of interest. So if you see here, there's no points of interest anywhere here. And then we made this move. Yeah. I can argue here there is a CRT, but this is just a bearish candle. At the same time, I don't think there was an opportunity here. Let me check. Yeah, I didn't trade that because I don't think there was any opportunities. Okay, it's not even that there's no opportunities, it was that there's no points of interest. Yeah, there was no points of interest. If you look at ES, same thing. We opened up, well, right here, but as we drop down here, there's this CRT here, but there's no points of interest. Points of interest is a OB, fair value gap, or a swing point, so there's none. Same thing, YM 18. So same thing, no points of interest. Then look at this, at here we did have a CRT. Okay, we did have a CRT, and so as we are trading into this fair value gap, I was looking for any CRT present. So there was this one, but I was looking for them on the daily. On the, I mean on NQ and ES. So if you look at this, you can see one here at 2:03 p.m. I don't know why I didn't take that one. 20. So over here, there is no real change of state of delivery. So the only CRT we took today was this one. It's 2. The only fractal, I say CRT, but it's really the fractal. So look at this. This is our CRT, and if you see from this is where no. Yeah, what am I looking at? Where did we open? We opened here. Yeah, so this is a bearish candle. If you see, we are opening up here, and this is the opposing run. Yeah, and we are at a point of interest. Sure, we haven't taken this low, but on ES, same thing, we weren't at a point of interest because we're disrespecting the fair value gap. But look at YM. We are in a bullish BC, so I was looking for CRT there, and if you see, this is a very small wick to make that opposing run, and then we displaced back into the range. So I was looking to trade that C2 candle. That's the only time we can trade C2, when you have a small wick. So you can see YM is the stronger asset. ES is the middle asset, and then NQ is weak. It's too weak. You can see there's not even a fair value gap. And wait, am I looking at the correct? Yeah, there's no fair value gap, and we're too close to this low. So I should have traded ES, but what did I do? I traded NQ and ended up with a break-even entry. So if you look at this, yeah, no, this is ES. Look at NQ looking forward. Okay, so look at this. This is okay. That was two trades here. That was this one. So if I draw this 1, 2, 2. Okay, so you can see we have a C2 and we drop back into the range. This is C1, C2 from a change in state. So I entered on this candle. It was a very good fill, but when I saw this chop, I went to break even really quick, and then we had this dip. See, we had another dip at 225, but ES didn't even form that dip, and YM didn't form that dip at all. So I should have traded ES or YM. So I prefer YM. I mean ES. So what did we do on NQ? We dipped again and then closed back in the range. You can see very decisive setups. So this is still C2 because we are still sweeping candle 2. It's candle 1. This is candle 1. So I entered right. Where did I enter? I entered here. The order block got confirmed by 5 minutes. Then I entered here for this order OB, and then I wrote this move, and it came back and took me break even. But look at ES. Okay, let me check this. This is a T-Trades indicator. So you can see now. There's really nothing to say there. So look at ES. Remember 225 on NQ, it went below here, but it didn't on ES. So this should have been ideally the trade because I was anticipating that fractal on C2, because look at this. This is a really this was a really small opposing run, and then close back into the range, and this is our OB. So ideally, if you're not waiting for the retest, maybe it's really small, you can just enter that and boom. This was 3R. You can target 3R, 2R, whatever you'd like. So we're entering on the C2 candle. You don't have to be entering on C2 candle because the opposing run is really small. Where did we open? This was the close, so we opened here, dropped, closed above here, and yeah, so that was today. I didn't have really anything on gold. We did have a continuation here, but same thing, consolidating, went to break even,